Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So how soon is too soon? So a lot of people are already excited about the Galaxy S9 and some people are still enjoying the Galaxy S8, and it's totally okay for you not to want to upgrade to the Galaxy S9. But the question I have on the table for a lot of the OEMs is, why so fast? There's already rumors of the new iPhone X's coming out for next year, a 6.1, a 5.8, a 6.5, or whatever it is, 6.3. The fact is, this isn't a horse that's on its last leg. Now, I think the consumers want great products, but we don't need them so fast. And some of you guys are going to disagree, and I'm totally fine with that. But the way I see it is, why are you doing it so quick? Let me put that nice championship hat down for the conference. My new gear is on the way, by the way, guys. You know, if you're wondering, it's here. You know, I got all my gear, but my championship gear is on the way. Anyway, why is it that the OEMs are moving so quickly? It's like they're in a race with each other, and they've completely forgotten about the customer, the people who are actually wanting to buy their products. So the problem with this is, you have a great phone like the Galaxy S8 right here, and the Galaxy Note 8, and the iPhone X, and you have all these phones that are current generation. They've been out less than a year, and we're already pushing forward and bringing out the next iteration of the phone. So the way I feel about that is, you probably as an OEM should listen more to the customers. I know I'm throwing the fish in an open pond, you know what I'm saying? So, or throwing a line in an open pond and it has no fish. There's nothing to bite on out there. However, I'm pretty sure I can't be the only one that feels like this. What's wrong with enjoying this phone for another 2 years? Like a total of 2 years. Samsung's probably only going to, not just picking on Samsung, but most OEMs, when you release a phone, most of them give updates for at least a year and a half, 2 years. Current generation phones that are not Google and not iOS products. But, you know, the unfortunate part is, this phone, while still a champ, will pretty much just get brushed under the rug by the tech world, and people will say that the Galaxy S9 is the better phone. When in all actuality, this phone still needs some work. There's some software. This phone is not on Android Oreo, mind you. It's not on Oreo. So what they'll do is they'll release the new version, the Galaxy S9, on Oreo. That, and again, I'm not just picking on Samsung. I'm just saying in general, this phone is on 7.0. It's kind of, and there's already, the new phone is already coming out. So I don't see the purpose of jumping out there so quickly and releasing all these phones so fast. What is the purpose of that? Who are you in a race with? Because we all know that they've never really cared about us as consumers. That's a given. You know, that's just what it is. But to a certain extent, the Galaxy Note 8, I think they did care about us a lot. This phone, they cared about us. They cared. All I can say is that, in addition to releasing the phones so fast, great phones of the current generation get written off by the tech world. Consumers who buy these, they don't probably update every time a new phone comes out. They're going to enjoy this phone until it breaks, probably. I know people that are still using the Galaxy S6, the Galaxy Note 4, the Galaxy S7, all still great phones. The iPhone 6S, 6S Plus, iPhone 7s are all still great phones. But it just seems like the OEMs are not really paying attention like they say they are. Honestly, how I really feel, we don't need a Galaxy S9 right now. We really don't. This phone is absolutely fantastic. The Galaxy S8 is a great phone. Hands down, it destroys a lot of phones on the market. There are tons of phones out there that cannot compete with this phone when it comes to build quality, cameras, battery life, a ton of things. Where the phone loses out for a lot of people is the pricing sometimes. It's just one of those things. A high-priced phone, but you got all the latest tech inside. But with Samsung, I'm just going to continue to use Samsung as an example here, because Apple, they don't listen to anybody at all. They keep taking stuff away that consumers want, and Samsung has been doing it right by keeping things there. They take away the IR blaster, okay, no problem. But we need give us the good hardware first. You know, I know that you want to sell units, but if this phone had dual speaker setup, and the IR blaster that some people still want. It already has a headphone jack and an SD card slot. It's waterproof. It's got an iris scanner, a heart rate monitor, which seems to be forgotten by a lot of people. It's loaded. And already there's talks of the 25th of February, the Galaxy S9 will be announced. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Now, as a reviewer, yeah, I'm gonna get it. You know, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna review it. It's what it is. You know, maybe I'll give up this phone or sell this phone off and get the Galaxy S9. I don't know. The Note 8 stays. Period. Note 8 is not going anywhere. But I gotta tell you, if the OEMs keep moving so fast, they're going to lose more money than they think they're going to gain. Because the iPhone 10 came out, and a lot of people, trust me, a lot of people have gone back to their iPhone 7 Plus or their 8 Plus. It's just the smarter purchase. Even the 8, to me, is a smarter purchase. But Apple, rumors heating up, leaks. There's going to be 3 iPhones come 2018. I don't get it. And Apple's going in the opposite direction of the customers. Customers want a fingerprint reader. Customers want a headphone jack. They're going in the opposite direction. And customers want a lower price. Are you serious, Apple? Come on, man. I don't understand it. You know? So as a customer, how do you feel about what as you're being played like as a consumer? We're all being played because the Galaxy S9 is coming, the Galaxy S9 Plus is coming, the new iPhones are coming. LG pulled out at the last minute and didn't release anything, and I can appreciate that. I mean, I think the OEMs really need to focus on what the customers are wanting and stop releasing phones so quick, because these incremental updates, like, how do you think the Galaxy S9, again, not picking on Samsung owners because obviously I'm one, I think they just flipped this orientation and they say the camera is going to be better. The cameras on this phone are good. They're not spectacular, but there are plenty of phones out there that have better cameras than this phone. How about some software updates? How about update it to the latest operating system? How about give us a new add-on for Samsung Experience or your UI or whatever it's called? Work with what you have, because this is a great platform. Don't fail out and bail out like BlackBerry and just switched operating systems. Like, wow, are you serious? Next thing you know, actually, you know what? Speaking of operating system, I think Samsung should have released Tizen full blown. They did, at least in the US, I should say. Because they did it. There's Tizen phones, they just kind of faded off. I think it would have worked. A lot of the things that get abandoned are the things that should stay. And it's just one of those things, man, we're going to have to deal with. You know, I know my conversation here, smartphoneconversations.com, by the way. I know this is going to fall on deaf ears to the OEMs more than likely. But as a consumer, which is who I care about, we got to make our voice heard. And if you're a YouTuber, I hate to keep holding you to such a high standard, but you got to get the voice out there. And if you are a YouTuber and you feel the opposite of me, hey, totally respect that. But why would you want to keep getting a new phone every year and it's just a small increment over the current generation? YouTubers are spending big money on these phones. Some of us are spending a lot of money on these phones, and to keep up, keep current, you got to buy that current generation. Doesn't matter when you buy it, but you got to buy it eventually. You know, if you're a YouTuber and you want to remain relevant to a smartphone world, if that's your thing. But nonetheless, OEMs, I beg of you, stop releasing phones so quickly. It's your man, Jay Will. I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to leave a comment down below and share this video. Social media. Take care.